Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Throw too late to get Brantley. He's got himself a bunt single. Digging in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Davis at third. Brantley is over at second with one down in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that.
And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 4. Just got a piece to the right side. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the Indians will have to deal with a real threat to run from the get-go. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He's set, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's George Springer, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he won't be able to get back to third as they tag him. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso.
Leading off for Cleveland.
First offering on its way.
Yonder Alonso.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Settling in now, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Alonso leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. The throw will go to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Digging in now, Tyler Naquin. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And this one gets away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rajai Davis, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has a 3-for-12 line. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nick Wood's under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2. Brantley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0-for-1 here in the early going. One strike now from Cole. Strike taken to throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. A pause and the 0-2. The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The tag, and he is out.
Second baseman number 22, Jason.
when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And he is out on the tag. Here's Yonder Alonso, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Turned on down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 0-2 to Alonso.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Brian McCann, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brian McCann.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up.
Altuve.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. At the plate, George Springer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gomes.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Lays off 2-2 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. He reached on a single in his first try. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. striding in for the Indians, Edwin Encarnacion. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
1-0 the count.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Rajay Davis
Lays off 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. Davis on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Carlos Correa. A base hit in his first trip. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Davis is there. And that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. Here's Yonder Alonso. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag. So here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Too high. 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Rajay Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Alonso is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Yonder Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. No hits to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Up around the face.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt here. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Reddick on third with 2 out. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Kluber pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He successfully On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Gene Segura standing in. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 2 for 12. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ball one. Verlander, a former Detroit Tiger. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .320 hitter. He's also hit 3 home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Seager is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Alex Bregman will be next. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's picked up 14 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hey. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Altuve is off of first with 2 away. And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back safely. Hernandez comes set. 2-2 on its way home. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. And that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
This one's down to third.
Bregman has it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here now is Mike Zunino. His line against Justin Verlander. He's really struggled 0 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Zunino, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
First pitch coming, here it is. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Seager stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
So now Carlos Santana as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Herrera, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that's out.
Misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. high in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. One away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 1 for 2. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies nothing. Up next will be Nick Williams, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys, hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Turner charging in on it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hot shot to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.